What's going on? Well, you can see Dunny working away over there. Just about got all the fuel lines squared away and the choke arm and all that stuff. Oh, new throttle servo. Matt's putting a new throttle servo on too. But I've been looking at this plane. I really do think Al worked on this plane. You saw him in the video the other night. He denied it. Look at this Gorilla Glue on the control horns. Oh, that's awful. That's some Al work right there. But what's interesting, I mean, it's got a really clean looking DA100 on it. And now that we're cleaning it up, get everything fixed, it is a 3D Hobby Shop slick, which is pretty cool. And these servos, I don't think these have ever been run. I'll show you why. But I know for sure that they are. You can see they're Hi-Tech 9380s. Just one of the very best servos you can buy. And then it's got Extreme Flight 2-inch servo arms. And these servo arms are definitely brand new, never been run, and they don't have the bolts in them. They have the Phillips head screws going into the output gear, which I'm changing to Allen heads, and they don't have any of the cinch bolts on them, and they're completely clean, and none of the stuff's Loctited. These have an old lock nut, but most of them don't. And look at that, they got the ball link backwards. See where it's got the spacer on the outside to the inside. That looks like some Al work. That's all I'm saying, man. This stuff looks like Al work. But I think Simon must have bought this plane, or the guy before Simon. Who knows how many owners it's had. And they were just getting ready to do a revamp. And they got all these 9380s. Can't get the blur out there. And then they got these Extreme Flight arms. And then they started to do an update, but never finished because it's missing all the bolts. And so that this is the only one I haven't done yet on the ailerons and elevators, except for this one. I've changed even these bolts. I made longer and Loctited, and then these I all Loctited and made the right lengths too. And then the main bolt through the output gear shaft on this, and then also the cinch bolt, because it didn't have any on the whole plane, all clamped down Loctite. But yeah, it turned out, I think we got a decent motor, I think we got a decent plane, and we got some killer servos. Yeah, like Dunny says, we'll find out, because I do have a brand new carb I could slap on there, but we're thinking probably today in an hour we'll run this up outside. I don't think we're gonna get to fly in this rain, but probably be able to run this motor, and then we'll see if we need to swap for the new carb or clean this one, or maybe it'll just run.
Fingers crossed it just runs.
Exactly. But I think we're gonna have a decent plane. We'll see. Still, we didn't fix everything, so you hope it stays together.
It's gonna be more about how she flies and not how she looks. How about that?
Yeah, it's not gonna win any beauty contests, huh?
It's no hanger queen, that's for sure.
Yeah, not a hanger queen. But Dunny has straightened out so much stuff on the front, and then hopefully I have all these where they won't break, and hopefully the servos, even though they're a good model, aren't worn out. But I wouldn't be surprised if they were new. But yeah, that's some peachy work right there. Just had to show you that. I think Al did work on this plane. All right, out.